Hello everyone. Today we are going to make something for our teachers because this Friday is Teachers Day. So I decided to change something up and we can do a little crafty things with our teachers. So I work in a school, so this is what I want to do for the little teachers in the school. So I decided this time I'll be making some pencil holders for them with some quirky quotes. So I drew some of the quotes on the iPad and then I cut them out with my Cricut cutter on the vinyl. So of course, teachers doesn't need some extraordinary gifts. All they really want is notes. So teachers to teachers, I guess a little bit more is fine. A little bit more effort is fine too. So yeah, so this is me trying to get the vinyl out. It was quite tough because I actually drew them a little small. So remember, never draw your lines too thin for stuff like that. So I paste it on. Yeah, a little bit too high, but I think it's quite okay. I mean, the message is there, so it's fine. Yeah, so pressing them down, making sure all the edges are all flattened onto the pencil box. I took out the R, then I pull out the remaining letters. Yeah, also same problem with all the too thin lines. You have to find you find it very tough to get them out okay completely in one piece all the time. So yeah, so this quote here is just you rule. It's quite funny. You rule. Yeah, so me pressing down everything, make sure it's flat. So then I peel off the exclamation mark. Okay, so now I have to use the X-Acto knife to peel off all the insides that was stuck to them as I peel them off. Mainly the O. And yeah, I forgot the Y at that time, but I peel it off later on. Yeah, so you roll the pun is to put a ruler inside. So it's very quirky. So the next one, we will move on to another quote. This time is you are the right stuff. Yeah, the pun is right and right. So want to make a guess what I put in the end. So the same procedures are gonna go through. You pull it off, place it down. So there's something that you will have to keep doing for the whole entire school. There are 16 teachers, so I only did 3. I didn't want to bore you all with all the same codes and everything, so I only did the 3 video down the 3 different codes that I used. So yeah, I got off camera because I forgot that I was filming. Yeah, so getting them off with the the tweezers is actually a little easier. One thing to remember is that you will need to make sure that the vinyl is cut with a harder pressure so that it can come off more easily. So the next um, pencil holder that I'll be doing is going to be a little bit more difficult to pull off because it was made with the other it was made without the extra pressure, so it's like so difficult to take out, but it's pretty decent quality, so you can feel it with the when you are making it, so it's quite okay. So to ensure that it doesn't fall off, I later on went on to put on the Mod Podge on it. I use the matte version so that it doesn't stay tacky. Usually when it's glossy, it's quite tacky. So to ensure it's not tacky, I use the matte version. Yeah, so this is done. The second one is done. And guess what? Yeah, I'm gonna put on pants for it. This other one is a bit bare, so I added another one. Yeah, so there's the just a note to say thank you. Yeah, so you can see I'm struggling a little bit more because it's not done with the correct pressure, and then yeah, so just me trying to make sure I don't spoil anything along the way. So these quotes are found online. You know, with the help of printers and everything, it's actually quite easy to be found. So it's a nice resource. So there was it was on a page where you have lots and lots of quotes like in like for food, for plants. I mean, it was quite a big variety, so I decided with the go with stationaries because I have some extra stationaries lying around. So instead of letting them lying around, why not put them into good use by giving it to someone else? Yeah, so this here you can see that I end up breaking the E, leaving the E behind. So I thought leaving a mistake in is quite okay too. Yeah, everything did off camera again. I forgot what was. So it's like just a knot right now. So a lot of minor adjustments what has to be made because when the connecting lines are thinner, they tend to go a bit more wonky. So patting down the E, then yeah, I remember I was filming, so I push it back into the frame. So here's the main word, thank you. Yeah, I have them all positioned differently for different pencil holders, so it really depends on how I started pasting the words from the top down. So it's quite okay, I think. You have different positions, feel doesn't feel so factory made, I was just bought. But yeah, so now using the exacto knife to get all the inside details off, so that you can see the letters. And then we are done. So done for this part. So later on when I finish everything, then I put on 2 layers of Mod Podge. And then so this time, because just a note to say thank you, then we have a note. So I was thinking, because it's so huge, probably I'll just tie it with a ribbon. So the third, second, and first. Oh, third, first, and second. I did make one more actually, just that it didn't look very good. So I decided to cut that out. Yeah, so I made 3 different design mainly. And thank you. Make sure you react to this video. It will help the channel to go a long way. Bye bye and happy Teacher's Day.